She was joyfully creative, ambitiously determined, nurturing yet fiery soul, energetically passionate, thoughtfully dedicated and efficient. And that is what Janet was to me.
I remember it was during a hurricane that was passing in St. Kitts. I was living in California at that time. A lady posted that her house roof was going, and she actually tagged Mark Brantley in the post. And I saw it, and I reposted it. I asked anybody in Keys can help this lady out. Janet responded, "Scotty, who she is? I can help her." I got Janet and the lady together. That was like 2 o'clock in the morning, in the heat of the storm. Janet got up, jumped in a car, went for the lady and her children, and brought her to her house. That's the type of person Janet was.
And one of the joke that we always share is the one time the Okola dancers were dancing at OTI. And we were dancing, going across the floor, and while me and Janet on the same side dancing, she had on this bun on her head. So I turned to Janet and said, "Janet, what are you going across there?" The bun jumped off of Janet. Are we,
Good evening, everyone. My name is Khadija Mali. Janet chaperoned me in my recent show that I won, Miss Essence and Mine International. I became queen, of course. What I loved most about Janet was that she believed in me and she believed that I could do anything, which is why we got the crown. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Michaela Martin, and Janet chaperoned me in 2022 in the Miss Talented Teen pageant. I placed third runner-up, and I would like to say that Janet was like a second mother to me. Her hard work and dedication would never go unnoticed. So to Janet, I say thank you for everything that you've done for me.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Hare Bale. I entered the National Carnival Queen Pageant in 2019. Janet was my chaperone. I became the queen. There are so many things about Janet I can say, but I would just like to say Janet was a second mom to me. She was always a phone call away, a text message away. I will forever love our memories that we share together, and she will always have a special place in my heart.
Good night, everyone. My name is Sienna Johnson, and I entered the Miss Labor pageant, and Janet was my chaperone. I was crowned Miss Labor, and I would just like to say to my aunt, Janet, you were more than just a mentor, a guiding light. You are a source of wisdom, kindness, and inspiration. Your dedication to helping others, your unwavering spirit, and your passion for life have left an undeniable mark on my soul. Thank you.
Good night. As you know, I'm Tatiana, Janet's daughter, and she chaperoned me in the Miss Republic Bank Miss Teen Pageant 2025, and I came queen, of course. There's a lot of things that I have to say, but for now, I would just like to let you guys know that my mother, she never gave up on me, no matter times when I was just like, I didn't feel like I was capable enough. She told me that, I'm her daughter, so I'm capable of anything and everything. And that's why I was able to make her dream come true on December 14th of 2025. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Angela Erskine. I entered the National Carnival Queen Pageant in 2015, and of course, I won. And I was able to pass it down to another queen who is not present, Katarina Davis. She was also chaperoned by Miss Janet Johnson. And I also entered the Miss JCs. I finished in top 5, and I also entered the Miss Caraval. So I have a lot of memories of Janet, which I'm not able to share, or we'd be here all night. But we worked together in Cantor. She was the one who actually poured the opportunity, came to me, my aunt, and told me about, the job opening, and she made sure I submitted my documents, my resume and everything, and she kept checking in. And we grew together and very close from there. She actually, when she was chaperoning Tishima, I told her I wanted to go into Miss St. Kitts, and Cantor's was my modeling floor. She taught me how to walk in heels, and she always used to tell me it's not about the crown, it's about your development personally and professionally, and I'm grateful to her. This year is my 10-year anniversary, so, and we were planning photo shoots and other things, but for now, Janet, we miss you and we love you and we appreciate you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Desnoreen Hanley. I entered the Miss St. Kitts and Nevis Queen Pageant in 2023, where I captured the crown under Janet's leadership. And Janet is an amazing and fierce soul. Being around Janet was a comedy show every day. She's just filled with love. She's a nurturer. She's a believer. She poured her all into her queens and her contestants, and I will cherish all the memories we shared together. Forever, Janet.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Claytecia Daniel. I entered the Miss Culture Queen Nevis pageant in 2016 and I captured the crown. I then went on to participate in the Miss JC's pageant and the Miss Caribbean Queen pageant. Janet was a shining star, a superhuman, if not, and she put so much into all of her queens, into our, just not us capturing the crown, but also into our academics and our daily life. She will be truly missed. Thank you.
Good night, everyone. My name is Melissa Headley, and Janet was my chaperone way back in the prime, 2003. And I went in for Miss Inner City. Most of you might not know that one, but it's Molyneux. Yes, so I became queen for Miss Inner City, and there's lots and lots of memories from way back until now with Janet, but her energetic spirits, or she was my comedian, and she was like a big sister to me, and her love and her dedication lives within all of us, and we will never forget her. We love you, Janet. Thank you.
Good night, everyone. My name is Rodana Wilkin, and I entered Miss St. Kitts swimsuit competition in 2021. Unfortunately, I did not place or became queen, but it was a good show, and Janet was one hell of a chaperone. All the other contestants can agree when I said Janet was more than just a chaperone. She was always there for us when we need her, even in hard times. Janet, we love you and we will miss you. Okay.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Saskia Evans. I was
Good night, everyone. So I'm Denville Francis Blake, and I entered the Mr. GQ competition in 2017. And Janet chaperoned me, and the first thing she said to me was that you're my first male, and all my contestants always place, so you better place. So I came first runner-up, and she was super excited. And one of the things she always tells me, and she always did, she said, when you go up on that stage, especially in the costume, walk up hard. And then I also captured best costume because the others looked so big. She was like, you got to perform for us to win it. And we did it. And she and Lester really came back and pushed me, and they're like, yo, you can do a lot more. So Janet, you're truly missed. She worked with me this year, all the years basically, and even this year for the Miss Caribbean Culture Queen pageant, where I'm the assistant chaperone, pageant coordinator, and I called her to be a judge. And she was like, finally, after all these years chaperoning these girls, finally, you remember me. I said, I will always remember you because you are a great teacher.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Trevicia Adams, and I think everyone will know me as Babby. Janet would have been the person who forced me into pageantry, dancing, and modeling. I literally didn't have a choice. From my very first pageant being Miss Roots and Culture, Miss Talented Teen, Miss Culture Queen, Miss Caribbean Culture Queen, Miss Caribbean Tourism, Miss Caribbean World, and then finally Miss World. There are so many memories that I have of Janet, and to everyone, she was Janet, but to me, she was Jackie. And she was my role model from a very tender age. She was my biggest defender. She made no jokes whatsoever when it came to me. And I lived this world fearlessly because I knew that if any of you had anything to say about me, I did not have to answer because she was right there and she would say, you hush, let me talk. And I will miss her dearly. We spent most of our days on our calls. We would be on the call every day, all day. And my coworkers would always come over and be like, I could say something to you, your sister on the call? And I'll be like, yes, she is, because we spent the whole day not saying anything to each other, but just knowing that we had each other's presence. And ever since her passing, it's been a huge task getting through every single day because she was a part of my daily routine. But I live with the memories that we've created, and I fell no short in making memories of her and with her. Thank you.
Good night, everyone. My name is Trani Phillip, and I was Janet's contestant in this year's recently concluded National Carnival Queen pageant. Unfortunately, I did not win, but I placed second runner-up.
I was new to the pageant scene and I had only spent about 3 months with Janet. And within that short space of time, Janet made me feel confident and fierce. She channeled her energy through our sessions. She was, like the other contestants said, a mother figure. And she believed in me more than I believed in myself. And I will cherish our memories daily and I'll miss her. Thank you.
Good night, everyone. My name is Kershaw Martin. I would have entered the National Carnival Swimsuit Pageant 2018-2019 under the guidance of Miss Janet Johnson, where I would have captured the crown. Then to 2019, we journeyed to Anguilla, where we represented the Federation in the Miss Venus swimsuit competition, where we captured the first runner-up title. Just like everyone else, there's so many memories I have of Janet, but what I will hold on to dearly is the transition of our friendship. We moved from acquaintances to chaperone and contestant to good friends to pageant colleagues. And Janet will always live on in each and every one of us here tonight. So, Janet, you will forever be missed. Long live Janet Johnson.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Tashima Brown, and Janet chaperoned me for Miss National Carnival Queen Pageant in 2014, where I won. She also chaperoned me for Miss Caraval and Miss JC's. So one of the fondest memories I have of Janet is how her presence just commanded the attention of everyone and in any space, and how she always had our back. We never had to worry about fighting our own battles because we know that Janet would just do it for us. And I love how she was so supportive of us, not only during when we went into the pageant, but it extended beyond that. Even when I was in medical school, she was so supportive, and she insisted that she had to buy me my graduation dress because that's the kind of person she was. I think it will be a grave understatement to say that we'll miss Janet. But yeah, we'll miss her and we love her.
Try to tell you, still said I'm lost somewhere.